Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Going quickly out wide to Moore. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 71 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackler? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
57's Mike.
Attack! Hey, 57.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
You can't stop me. Jump.
15.
Bravo.
Mahomes now to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Check 31.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Brings up 4th down.
Yellow.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Check 4. Shift.
Go. Hey. Explain.
54's Mike. Check. Watch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play out.
Check. Lucky.
12.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. He'll find Metcalf. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
14. Chiefs, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
43! 43!
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
57 to Mike.
Yellow! Check, 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 check.
No, no, no. Off, off, off.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Mike,
380!
54.
Hey, look.
Get that quarterback, D-line. 81. Get that quarterback.
Good!
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
Go, 14.
Set one. Watch the twins. Watch the twins. Check 3, check 3.
Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
All day, baby, all day.
14.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted, they return it. That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Switch. Switch. Okay. 12.
One set. Check Mike 54. Mark that. We on.
Match box. Right.
Rush in. Right.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Seahawks.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Mike 54.
Wilson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. Hey, they didn't see that coming. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Michael Kendricks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yellow.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now it's Lockett. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
Touch 50.
Here we go.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And some room to roam now. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't. See where this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard from your mom to your pop to the bees to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I been so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't right it. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Good. 180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Pistol.
Check Nick.
Chopper.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
6-6. Bullet high.
Out. Watch twins. Watch this.
Play fake. Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Yellow.
I got you, boy. Chance.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
3 out. 51 to Mike.
Go down. 43.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
Hey, 43, 15.
Hey, Mike 51.
Hey, Sunday.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes dancing to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Not that time for Watkins. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Regular. 64, weak.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 96 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Buying time to his left. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, they'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Watch the outback. Whip. Watch the whip.
Check 52.
50.
Mahomes now on first down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone will pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
Check 50. Yellow. And color. Wow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Go, Will, 43.
Get in the right rule. He's crossing. He's checking for 66. Fully high. He's checking. Crash.
Attack.
Let go.
Mahomes now on first down. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
47-yard line.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second inches at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Crunch time, defense.
On second and very short, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
King. Hey, Zoo.
54, Mike.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Hey, 57. 57.
Exit. 51 leg. Tight dog.
Yellow.
He's coming.
15.
He's coming. Double up.
Attack.
On first down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Switch.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Yellow.
Nice 7. Let's go.
57.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Mahomes will try again on second down. Fancy footwork at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now it's Mahomes again. Flushed out right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Rip left, rip left.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He finds his target, Beckham. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's get off the field. Spot 15. Spot. No.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Pick it up. Easy. 51 the mic. Smoke. 51.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
15.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Christian Kirksey able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Yellow, yellow. Check. Yellow. Crunch. Crunch.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes steps away to his left. He'll run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
51's the mark. 51's the mark.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
36.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Let's go.
And the first down.
51 on the mark, boy. 51. Here we go. Here we go. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
26-yard line.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 19. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Attack, attack.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
25. Hey, Ripley.
Check 25.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Going to let one fly. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 69 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Real.
They run again with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run on first down. Hunt. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check it backer, check it backer. Joker, 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 joker. Chop, chop, Greystone, travel. Switch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bravo.
Mayfield on play action. This pass complete to Higgins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now here's Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. There's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Trying to get it to Landry there. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 15.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Down to lose one. Hey, 57. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 to the Mike. 15. Right now. Kill.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike 51. Here we go. Mike 43. 51. Hey, 15.
Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demarcus Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Go.
Back to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Browns 21. Harrison Butker in kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Here we go. Alert, 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 alert. Tighten up. Option. X3. 218, jump.
Mayfield to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stay with your man. Pistol.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Set. Point it right. General West. Pistol. Check. Hey, echo. Mike front forward. Option. Blue draw Corkers. Say, watch the twist.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And an alley to run. 20. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Check 13.
He's back to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, 57. 51. Mike, 51. Hero 15. Let's go. Switch.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Go. Mike 51. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game.
180! King!
Big stop.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this will be caught. But forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score it.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Partner, I think the thing I'm going to take away from this game is that ending. Still hard to believe they score on the final play, and then for some salt on the wound, they go for 2. Just...
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull off. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her 1 foul, just to tell her it's 1 now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Hey.
Feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous, ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really say saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard from your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I've been so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And they will not get a chance to turn this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow, Kalari, and 57.
Let's go. Shoot. Watch this.
H3, 218, chopper. Let's see. You go 15. Foxtrot.
1
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Easy.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco. Advantage Kansas City.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Check right 54. Gonna go 5-0 here. 6-6. Pull it high. 10. Regular.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Right there.
Hey, color.
First down. Watch the slip.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to go, Albert Wilson, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 58 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now the Dolphins, they're lining up to go for the two-point conversion.
I'm coming. Slant.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hustle up.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Check 52's the mic. Scene 6.
On first down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
52's the mic. I got it.
Attack!
Hey, Mike 52. Let's go. Zoom, fellas. Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike, 55. Right there. Yellow. 55. Easy. Pass. Exit. Pass. Shoot.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Mike 55. Mike, Delta. I'm coming after you. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Hey, pick your game up. Yellow. 55 to Mike. Hey, Ripple.
Now it's Mahomes again, being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come get some. Nice 7, let's go. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Yellow. It's our time. Check 3. Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Let's get this.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Here we go again. Mike 55. 15. Check. 43.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play. First down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Preston Williams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 5-4.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Check.
20-yard line.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice time.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Solid job up front, really just a solid job. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On second down, Williams. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Hey, 57 colors. Attack! Shit, smoke! We gotta go.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Let's go, team.
Mahomes now on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Taco Charlton, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
6-man. Check curls. Where's 52? Watch 52. Yellow. You're right. 15. Check 20. Let's go. My time.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. He was looking for Watkins that time.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Hey, let's get there. Shift.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. At the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57. Hey, by 52.
C6. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
At the 35-yard line.
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
You better be afraid of me. Tight dog. Let's go. He's coming.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A quick throw there out to Williams. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Jim.
Let's put that team on the clock.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Williams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Complete to number 18.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 9. Spons.
Jim, go, Jim.
Check 99.
Fitzpatrick again. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to.
And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, they'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to...
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Vince Beagle picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Attack!
Exit. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. I got him. 25.
57.
Check 25.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Hey, 57.
Delta.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Tight left. 3 down.
15.
3 down. Hey, Mike 50. I 7, let's go. Hey, let's getting them holes.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. To throw is Fitzpatrick, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing again, Fitzpatrick. Wilson's got it complete. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It's a game of 22 yards.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, Fitzpatrick. He's got it to Williams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Miami. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. That'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st down, Mahomes dancing to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
52, 52.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vince Beagle able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
And bring it. Hey, Ripley. Attack.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
15. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 50. Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Trying to lay one up deep. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out.